The information contained in this YouTube video and the resources available in the links below is not intended as and shall not be understood or construed as financial advice. We are not attorneys, accountants, or financial advisors, nor are we holding ourselves out to be, and the information contained is not a substitute for financial advice from a professional who is aware of the facts and circumstances of your individual situation. We have done our best to ensure that the information provided on this channel and the resources available are accurate and provide valuable information. Regardless of anything to the contrary, nothing available on or through this show should be understood as a recommendation that you should not consult with a financial professional to address your particular information. In short, only blame yourself if you lose money. Thank you.
So, Dem, do you think the United States is going to ban Bitcoin?
Absolutely not, Bruce. Absolutely not.
I think they will.
Man, it'll never happen. Think about it.
No, they will.
I'll break it down for you.
There's only a way to solve this. Let's get right to the intro and let's get this show started. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the B Roots and Dem show for another episode of Crypto Debates. Obviously, your host B Roots.
And I'm Dem.
And we are here today to discuss this controversial topic. Will the United States ban Bitcoin? For whatever damn reason, Dem thinks that we won't get banned. So I'm gonna let you take the stage first. Give me something because we completely disagree on this.
Okay, so right off the top, man, think about it. The technology is already a go. Like, it's gonna happen. Technology's coming. Other countries are already developing their whole blockchain network. You can't just say, "Oh, we're not gonna participate." It doesn't work like that. We're not gonna be behind in the technology. So they can't ban Bitcoin.
They absolutely
think about it, man. How are we going to compete on a world stage? No, we're good. We'll stick to our dollar bills here. We're good.
Because that's how the United States think. Just think about it. It's all about the United States dollar. That's all they care about. They don't care about Bitcoin. They don't care about gold. They don't care about the yen. They don't care about any of the other currencies because the whole world revolves around the United States dollar. So when I say the whole world revolves around the United States dollar, why would they accept another currency that potentially take over? Now, don't get me wrong. I am a 100%. I am for Bitcoin for that reason. I do believe that Bitcoins are going to have its ups and its downs, and the reason for that is because governments. So if you don't think that the United States is going to say, hold up, we're going to accept this and potentially take over our currency, and we're number one, you'd be crazy.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have? It makes no sense.
You can't stop change, man. It's what's coming. Do you think of all of the money that everyone will say? Wait, we've agreed on one thing. One thing we agree on. At the end of the day, 99.99999% of things come down to money, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So that money is the United States dollar. When it comes to the world currency, it's all about the United States dollar. Why? If you're king of a kingdom, put it this way, if you're the king of the kingdom, and this guy is coming down the freaking road like, I'm going to take over your kingdom. And you're like, damn, change is possible. I'm just going to let it happen. No, you're not going to let it happen. You're going to fight, and there's going to be a ban. Like, you're going to fight for your currency. And I've got a plethora of... You just...
Can you ban Bitcoin? Can you?
No. However, I'm sure we both agree.
I just safeguard your whole argument right there. So therefore, it's inevitable. Therefore, you have to. You can make laws to make it hard to buy Bitcoin. I agree with that.
So therefore, that's a ban. That's a ban on using Bitcoin. Because
that would make sense to do because everyone else is not doing that. Do you think China with how they're developing blockchain, how they've already come up with their own crypto. If any country is going to have a state-issued currency, it's China. That's my prediction. That's going to happen, and they'll want to get everybody on that.
And what did China do? 2 years ago, they banned Bitcoin. Oh, what they got?
President, don't quote me on this. I don't want to butcher his name. I do know it. I do know it. However,
obviously don't know it.
Look it up, bro.
They banned Bitcoin. They like blockchain, but they're not gonna be for Bitcoin. And so if you think China's not gonna be for Bitcoin, but the United States is gonna be like, we are pro Bitcoin. The United States dollar is going like, no, they're not gonna be for it because China owns majority of the Bitcoin and the freaking.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I can easily show you that all the miners are coming out of China. Okay, so they pretty much control a majority of the network is coming out of China, not the United States. So with all the battles that are going on with Trump and China and all the trade wars, knowing that, you think they're going to be fine with that and they're not going to do anything to stop that from.
Do you think China's going to ban Bitcoin?
Absolutely.
You think the U.S.
I think a lot of governments are going to ban Bitcoin when it really gets going, and I don't think it'll happen anytime soon. I don't think it'll happen this year or next year. I think when Bitcoin is really threatening the U.S. dollar, like if we're talking $50,000, $100,000 per Bitcoin, that's when shit's really going to get like really tight, and they're going to be like, all right, this is going to have to come to stop. Because they already did it when it got to $20,000. It's called the futures market. So they brought that price down, and that call me Mr. Conspiracy, but it's a little weird. It's a little weird. It's a little weird that the United States government will not allow ETFs, and they're denying ETFs. However, right when it gets to $20,000, all of a sudden futures are allowed to come out, and boom, the price drops. And BAT just got released. And what happened when BAT got announced? It went up to $14,000. BAT gets announced, the price drops. It is the way to control Bitcoin and bring the price down until they get everything.
The price down? Who's doing this?
Well, now companies can get into it now legally. They couldn't do it back then because they weren't sure whether or not the government's going to accept it or not. So
hold on, let me get it straight. So the government originally did it to control it, but then they turned over power to companies to now manipulate.
Well, they know that what Wall Street's going to do is when the price is going up, you can easily make more money, and just as much money as when the price is going down. So if everyone's freaking buying in, well, what's going to happen is they're going to short the hell out of the market because they got more money, more revenue than just regular retail people. So yes, absolutely. If the price is going up, it only seems to me that these things are getting.
We're getting so far away from this.
No. But it has something to do. It has something to do with the government stopping the price from going up.
Okay.
And there's gonna come a time where they can't control it.
Bruce, why not just ban it now? Why go through all this?
Because I don't think they truly are ready and understand the technology. It has to be a major threat for the ban to come. That threat hasn't really happened yet. They still don't know what it is. They still don't believe in the technology. They're still trying to like, what is this? Like, oh, okay, it's just a scam. They don't know what's really going to hit them. But when the whole world is really, truly talking about Bitcoin, they will put their foot down. That's an easy decision to make.
But at that point, okay, so I'll go along with you for a second, but think about this. At that point, I agree, yes, because when Libra came out, when Libra came out, what is it, the world, I can't remember the name of the committee, but they're the World Monetary Committee, whatever, they said, yes, it is essentially a real threat, looking at what it can do, right?
Absolutely.
So I agree. If Bitcoin ever got to where it was threatening any currency, any large
they are going to stop it.
I'm going with you, Joe.
So, ladies and gentlemen, sounds like he's starting to agree with my that.
Everybody on board. You have to get all these countries on board to say, yeah, we're not going to fuck with Bitcoin.
No,
I don't think that's
the United States is number one. They're the real threat. Everyone else is trying to get the yen, the euro. They're all trying to. They all want to be number one. Obviously, you want your currency to be number one. So, if anything, it would be all the other countries gathering up to try to take over that. But you think the United States is going to be like, oh, First Amendment, take over the dollar with your First Amendment. We're going to allow you to do that.
This way, you're right. I can see it. It does get to. I'll give you that. I'll give you that point.
Donald Trump tweet, July 11th, 2019, very recent. I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. Unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, including drug trade and other illegal activity. And he follows up with even more tweets. Similarly, Facebook Libra's virtual currency will have little standing or dependability. If Facebook and other companies want to become a bank, they must seek a new banking charter and become subject to all banking regulations like other banks, both national and international. We have only one real currency in the USA, and it is stronger than ever. Both dependable and reliable. It is by far the most dominant currency anywhere in the world, and it will always stay that way. It is called the United States dollar. So you're going to sit here and tell me when the most powerful man in the world sits here and tells you what's going to happen. Basically, when I read that, it says, I am going to fight for the United States dollar. Bitcoin will not take over. No other currency will take over. It's dependable. What I see when I read that, the United States dollar is struggling.
You know what
when I see that, the United States dollar is struggling. When I see that,
you know what I saw when I read that was like, well, that was probably tweet 800 of however many were crying out that week. Like, okay, you're talking about, okay, first of all, let's break down what was actually written there. It doesn't make any sense. Does it?
It makes a lot of sense. I'm going to fight for the damn U.S. dollar.
No, listen, you can't have it both ways. Is it based on thin air? Is Bitcoin based on thin air? Do you believe that?
Well,
no. Yes or no? Do you believe it? Is it based on thin air? Does that sound like somebody who knows?
I know. Hold on. I know it's based on. It's not based on thin air. Okay. He doesn't know that, and I explained that. I explained that earlier. They don't know what it is yet, so they don't fully understand. If he's threatened by Bitcoin right now through that tweet and don't even understand it, what do you think he's going to be when he does understand it and how threatened they will be? There's no ban right now.
There's no way to ban it.
We just discussed this.
Okay.
We just discussed this. Again, I'm going to bring this up. Another congressman closely, this guy's name is, let me bring it up. What the hell is his name? Freaking Brad Sherman. Brad Sherman. So
he definitely looks like he knows it.
It's obviously he doesn't know what he's talking about when you read the article. However, he's extremely threatened by in Congress multiple times. He's 100% threatened. So what he says here, let me bring it up here. Sherman views cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as a direct attack on the United States dollar role in the global economy. So that's what I'm talking. The global. When you got people arguing against it on the global side, you're saying we are threatened. I think they feel that they're threatened because people around the world are taking advantage of Bitcoin and using for what it's supposed to be used for. But there's a big but. Cryptocurrencies either doesn't work, in which investors lose a lot of money, or it does achieve its objectives, perhaps, and displaces the U.S. dollar, or interferes with the U.S. dollar being virtually the sole reserve currency in the world. So scroll up there, scroll down a little bit. We stand to lose all that because cryptocurrency is a currency of the crypto patriot. So basically, what he's saying is I think he fears Bitcoin. He doesn't understand it. When you listen to him in Congress, you can tell he doesn't really understand it. But I think he also realizes that big things are coming. So I think he realizes it more than Trump realizes it. So how does it get stopped?
So, well, hold on. So I'm just gonna go back to and this is the main part of this is really the main points of my argument. If you can't beat them, join them. I keep falling back on that. You're not gonna be able to beat this. So you gotta join them. And by join them, I mean be the best at it, or at least stay with what's going on. You can't just this is not a problem you can avoid by just ignoring.
Through history. Once again, I want to let everybody know I am for Bitcoin. But through history.
Sound like it.
And you're talking all the way back into
Sound like it.
Okay. I'm talking all the way back to BC days. Kings. Name me one king or one person that was in power that said, I can't beat them, so I'm going to join them. Who? Name one. Name one. It was like, I'm not fighting. Man, I'm just gonna join them. Like, get the hell out of here, man. Like,
okay, that's funny. That's good.
It's not funny. It's the freaking truth. Nobody's gonna sit there and say, you know what? We just lost this one.
Okay, well, it's more of a say. It's more about hypothetical. You don't take it literally.
That damn Bitcoin.
And extrapolate from that.
That damn Bitcoin, man. Just
okay. Well, if there ever was an example to the contrary, this is it. You're not just like, okay. I guess that brings us to the next topic. I can see your point there, maybe, but how? And the how makes it impossible. It is not possible.
It's not possible, but
okay.
There's a big but.
So we can't do this. However,
Coinbase. You've got, and a lot of people don't know this. You've got blacklisted Bitcoin that you're trading. You're out of business. You're doing illegal drug trading because that Bitcoin that was used on the dark web, gone. So you can't use it anymore. How many Bitcoins that has been traded through Coinbase that has been through the drug cartel? All that stuff can be tracked on the ledger nowadays. So yes, Coinbase, I'm gonna fine you for each Bitcoin that's blacklisted that we found, and they're gone, out of business. Coinbase is out of business. You can do that for each and every single United States.
okay.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it for every Gemini. Oh, you guys been back since the beginning of Bitcoin.
Don't talk about Gemini. Don't talk about Gemini. So listen,
them savior Gemini. Like, oh man, you guys are OGs, aren't you? Let's track that Bitcoin. Oh, yep, that was in drug cartel. Gone. See ya. Out of it. Oh, that Bitcoin you have in your wallet, blacklisted. There's this blacklisting Bitcoin nowadays. If it's tracked at any kind of that actually puts a bad future for Bitcoin in itself because all this stuff is tracked.
Here's why that makes no sense. You're talking crazy. Do they do that with money? You can track the money. Oh, look at the bank. That money got in your wallet. It was, I don't know. Who knows what happened? Drug cartel gave it to a kid. I don't know.
Guess what? You ready for this?
No longer
You ready for this?
They don't do that with real money. So why would they do that with Bitcoin?
All right, we got to end this thing. And it looks like we're not getting anywhere. And only time will tell whether they will ban the United States the United States will ban Bitcoin or not. But I'm going to leave it with this. With the comment you just said, cash is more private than Bitcoin.
And that's exactly why they won't ban it. Boom. Got him. Yeah. Yes. Thank you for saying that.
You kind of have it. You kind of have it. You kind of. You kind of. No, you kind of have a point. However, they're not going to do away with the United States dollar.
I actually have 2 more points. That's one reason why they won't ban it, because you can trace everything. I know what you're doing with your money, Roots. We know what you're doing. We know what you're buying. With cash, you can't. Okay.
Well,
you can use your currency now that they know is tied to illegal activity. Boom.
All right. Well, it looks like we're not going to get to an agreement on this. So, for the sake of time, we're going to let it be. I still feel that the United States is going to ban Bitcoin. Them feels like it is not. It is not. Them feels, if you can't beat them, join them. But the United States will be the first in power to ever do that in the history of the world.
You gotta play, man. You gotta play.
But this also brings up a very good topic. Monero. Will Monero play a big part in this? So this is a good topic for our next show. I want you, audience, put something in the comments. We would love to hear what you got to say about this. Do you think Bitcoin will be banned or not? Why don't you add me on Twitter at IMBRoots. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you think. I will be the first to go against you if you believe what them believes. So hit me up on IMBRoots. What is your Twitter handle?
You can have me at Dem Bitcoins.
Dem Bitcoins. Dem Bitcoins about to be banned. But all right, guys, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for the next episode of Crypto Debates. Once again, I'm your host, B Roots.
I'm Dem.
And thank you for watching. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe for the next episode.
And if you have any topics you want us to cover, put in the comments.
Absolutely. So, till next time. Later, guys.